Good afternoon, race fans, and welcome here to the Kentucky Speedway, the Kentucky 225 for race number 10 of the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series 2016 season. We are getting ready for a 27-lap race tonight under the lights with 32 trucks taking a green flag. Tonight, the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series will be running, and then tomorrow night, the NASCAR Xfinity Series Alsco 300, and then on Sunday night, the NASCAR Spring Up Series Quaker State 400. All three series continuing the race to the chase for 2016. On the front row for tonight's race, Christopher Bell, a rookie out of KBM, on pole for the third time in 2016, alongside his fellow rookie teammate, William Byron, in the number 9. And then on row 2, you have a couple of sophomore drivers. And now we're going to sit it down trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
32 truckers on pit lane will fire up their engines, and the fans in their seats getting ready for a great show here tonight at Kentucky. Christopher Bell, William Byron in front row, being led onto the track by the pace truck. Cameron Haley, Spencer Gallagher, and Daniel Suarez, your top 5. We'll take you to the green flag when we come back. We are back live here at Kentucky, getting ready to go green. Christopher Bell and William Byron, your front row, coming down into turn number 3 and 4. Both drivers making their first ever truck start here, and they are on the front row. Outside the top 5, you have Daniel Hemrick, Grant Enfinger, Tyler Reddick, Cale Conley, and Matt Kraft in your top 10. Out of turn number 4. Though into the trial, the fans are on their feet, and the Kentucky 225 is underway. We're racing here from Kentucky. And they already fin out 3 wide before they enter turn number 1. And a great jump on the start with a 98 of Cameron Haley to the bottom of the track down in turn number 1. Daniel Suarez to the inside of Spencer Gallagher, and they're 4 wide behind them. Crowded in Conley, Little, and Daniel Hemrick. And Bell trying to do the crossover down here in turn number 3. Side by side, Cameron Haley and Christopher Bell out of turn number 4. Spencer Gallagher in 3rd, William Byron in 4th. And they come to the line. It'll be Cameron Haley leading lap number 1 at Kentucky. And now Gallagher and Byron on the outside of Christopher Bell trying to make the inside line work. And back here, they're 4 wide, Timothy Peters and Cale Conley. Side by side with Matt Tiff, and is that Ben Kennedy on the outside? It is. Wait, no, that's Ben Rhodes. I was close. Up front, you see Byron and Gallagher they both gotten around Christopher Bell, and now Gallagher trying to set the sights on the 98 of Cameron Haley. Now trying to get into 4th place, the 88 of Matt Crafton. Won this race 1 year ago. And trying to make the inside line work on Christopher Bell. Now Daniel Hemrick to the inside of Daniel Suarez. 4th spot in 6th place. Austin Wayneself on the outside lane. John Hunter Nemechek in the middle. Timothy Peters on the bottom. And it appears that we're really seeing that outside line be the preferred lane here early on in this race. See Ben Kennedy right now in 17th. Teammate Timothy Peters, fastest in practice, but he's only down here outside the top 15. Jesse Little, Dylan Lupton, Austin Terrio, and Tyler Young. Garrett Smithley, Chad Boat, Brandon Brown, Jordan Anderson, David Levine, making his first start in a while. Driving the 50 from Make Motorsports, Corbin Forrester, Timmy Hill, Jennifer Jill Cobb, Norm Benning, and Mike Harmon. Tommy Joe Martins, and we had trouble for the 33 of Johnny Sauter. Yes, came down pit lane early in the race. Johnny Sauter now 1 lap down in that number 33. While his teammate Gallagher trying to hang on to 2nd place. And this is going to be a big issue with Johnny Sauter because prior to this weekend, it was announced that in all 3 series regarding the chase, the regular season champion will get an automatic pass through round 1 of the chase, meaning that they will automatically transfer over into round number 2. Right now, Johnny Sauter is your current point leader. Christopher Bell, he's in 2nd place in points, and right now he's in 3rd place, trying to get 2nd away from Spencer Gallagher down into turn number 3. Gallagher on the outside lane, that might benefit Gallagher coming off turn number 4 to get a run on the 98 of Cameron Haley. And Haley doing a really good job holding off all these Toyotas behind him. William Byron now trying to make it 3 wide on the inside lane of his teammate Christopher Bell. Then you got Tyler Reddick, Daniel Suarez, Crouton, and here comes that outside line by Daniel Hemrick. Outside of the 88 of Matt Crafton. Ben Rhodes won his first career race last weekend in Canada after Alex Tagliani, the dominant truck of the day, had a flat tire late in the race. Tagliani driving the truck right behind him. 19, Cale Conley behind the wheel this weekend. Grant Enfinger, Austin Wayne South looking for his 3rd straight top 10 finish after going the first 7 races without a top 10. He got a top 10 at Michigan and a top 5 last weekend in Canada. Daniel Suarez goes high down in turn 3 on the outside of Matt Crafton, or outside of Tyler Reddick. Doesn't really benefit that much, but now you go, and as Gallagher has a pretty good run on Haley entering turn number 1. Here comes Christopher Bell on the inside lane. If should a guy like Cameron Haley or Gallagher or Byron or Bell or Hemrick win this race, that would take away another spot to make the chase on points. So far we've seen 5 different truck winners this season. We've seen, as Gallagher right there now in the back bumper of Haley, we've seen Johnny Sauter, Timothy Peters, Tyler Reddick, Matt Crafton, and John Hunter Nemechek all grab a win this year that are running for the championship. Now, should a guy like Gallagher or Haley win, that would become the 6th different winner truck regular to win this year. So these guys are, and a guy like Gallagher and Haley, these are 2 drivers who are out right now outside of the top 8 on the chase grid right now coming into Kentucky. Christopher Bell, William Byron, and Daniel Hemrick are the 3 drivers who would make the chase on points. But should Haley win tonight and grab its first career win, that could very well change the outcome of who makes the chase on points. If we have any more winners after that, first-time winners, and that will completely change the whole complexion of the chase. And we are now 11 laps into the Kentucky 225. Cameron Haley, Spencer Gallagher, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Tyler Reddick, your top 5. And now here comes that 9 of William Byron on the inside for 2nd place. We're seeing drivers go down to the inside lane, but they're hitting the bumps down in turn 1, and that is really upsetting their cars or trucks, and they just can't really find that much grip on the inside lane. Then when you go to the outside, you have a lot more power coming off the corners, and that momentum will carry all the way down the straightaway. And now we're seeing Gallagher right there on the bumper, the 98 of Cameron Haley. Daniel Hemrick to the outside of Tyler Reddick in the tribal, as Reddick gets a pretty good run on William Byron. Now Christopher Bell in 3rd place. Daniel Suarez, Matt Crafton, Ben Rhodes, and Cale Conley are top 10. Enfinger, Self, Little, Tiff, and Ben Kennedy. And I'm very surprised with the 17 of Timothy Peters. He was very quick in practice. He won the first practice this morning, but right now 19th is where he runs right behind his teammate Austin Terrio, coming off a career best 2nd place last weekend at Mooseport. And then Tyler Young making his 3rd start of the year. Right now running in 20th. Chad Boat, Garrett Smithley. Then you have Timmy Hill, David Levine, Jordan Anderson. Coming out through the middle, that's Corbin Forrester, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Norm Benning, and Mike Harmon. Tommy Joe Martins. And then right now, Johnny Sauter 3 laps down to the leader, Cameron Haley in the 98. Coming down, we've already passed the halfway point in this race. This is really going by pretty quickly right now. And really just nobody can really get around that 98, because if you go to the inside of the 98, it's really hard to get that momentum and that grip down there to work. Then the driver in 3rd place would normally get a good run on the outside lane and move by you. William Byron 3rd, Christopher Bell, and Tyler Reddick now your top 5 as we are coming down to 12 to go. This time by Cameron Haley looking for his first career win in the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series. Spencer Gallagher trying to get another win for GMS Racing. His teammate Johnny Sauter is already qualified for the chase this year. And now here comes that 9 of William Byron to the inside lane. Down here in turns 3 and 4. Tyler Reddick on the outside line of Christopher Bell, and he may get a good run of William Byron. Now Tyler Reddick already has a win in 2016 that came at, if I can remember correctly, it was Dover, the Monster Mile. He got the win there. and he will drive by the 9 of William Byron to take third spot away. And look at the momentum of the 29 and the 23 in the 9. Look at that run by the 29. He drives right by the 9 coming out of turn number 2, and that momentum carries all the way down the straightaway, and he is right on the bumper of that 23 of Spencer Gallagher. And they are catching the 44 of Tommy Joe Martins to put him 1 lap down. And with 10 laps to go, we should put Martins, Harmon, and Norm Benning 1 lap down. These guys up here like Jennifer Jill Cobb and Corbin Forrester, Jordan Anderson, they should be fine staying on the lead lap. But right here, this could be a very important part of the race where does the 98 get held up by that 44 Tommy Joe Martins. Now, should he catch him down the straightaway, that could be good for the 98. Here we go. Where does the 98 go? Does it get held up? Martins nearly cut the 98 off. Now Gallagher's stuck in the middle, right on the quarter panel of that 44. Gallagher got sideways, but that was a very good pass for the 98 of Cameron Haley. And William Byron looks like he may be the loser, stuck in behind Tommy Joe Martins in that 44. Tommy Joe making his second start of the year, holding up the 9 of William Byron, who now goes to the outside lane down here in turn number 1. And Martin's about to be in a KBM sandwich with the 51 of Daniel Suarez on his inside lane. And now they will catch the 74 of Mike Harmon and the 6 of Norm Benning. Ooh, Haley went to the inside. That kind of costed his momentum. Here comes Gallagher off turn number 4. He had some pretty good momentum, and now the 29, Tyler Reddick, all drive to the bumper, the number 98 of Haley. Now they move by the 6 of Norm Benning. 7 to go for Cameron Haley, trying to hang on for his first career win. Benning now holding up who is that behind him? That's Mike Harmon. Suarez moves by. Now here comes William Byron on the inside. Tyler Reddick now to the outside of Spencer Gallagher, possibly, and here comes Bell on the inside. Bell can't do nothing, but Tyler Reddick has a pretty good run on the 23. Gallagher drives to the inside of the 23. Side by side for second place, but now Gallagher takes the high lane down in turn number 1. Will that benefit him coming off turn number 2? Here we go, coming down out of turn number 4. 5 laps remaining at the Kentucky Speedway. Can Cameron Haley hang on? And we are on the yellow already here at Kentucky. The 21 of Grant Enfinger off pace, and he has some pretty good damage on the right side of his Allegiant Travel Chevrolet. We have the number 11 of Bean Kennedy on pit lane. Bean Kennedy has some front end damage, it appears, to that number 11. We have a pretty big crash back here. Tommy Joe Martins is going to turn Mike Harmon down into Austin Wayne South, and then there goes Martins. Enfinger up into Harmon, Harmon up into Matt Tiff, and nowhere to go for the 11 of Bean Kennedy. And Matt Tiff up in the outside wall, and Enfinger. That's just a product of trying to get around this lower lap traffic, and Martins was, that 44 who was the slowest truck, he actually got a really good run on that 74 or something. And Martins, he was getting run into by the 21 of Grant Enfinger, who was trying to get around all these slower trucks, and they were running outside the top 15 or outside the top 10. Enfinger was 11th at the time. And Bean Kennedy has taken his truck behind the wall. Now, we're not quite sure if we'll be able to go back green of the scheduled distance. We may have to go overtime, and that will really shake out on who will win this race. I think we should be able to get at least a 1 lap dashing. I mean, that'd be kind of good. And we will have 1 lap to get this race complete. Cameron Haley looking for career win number 1 in the NASCAR Kevin Road Truck Series. Bean Kennedy taking his truck behind the wall. He will finish 32nd today. Or maybe 31st. I'm not quite sure where Johnny Sauter will end up. But we had 27 trucks on the lead lap. Jennifer Jill Cobb in the last one. We had Norm Benning, Mike Harmon, Tommy Joe Martins 1 lap down, Johnny Sauter 3 laps down. Grant Enfinger will restart in the 21st spot. Matt Tiff will be 17th. Let's give you a top 10 rundown. Cameron Haley, Spencer Gallagher, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and Daniel Hemrick. Daniel Suarez, William Byron, Matt Crafton, Ben Rhodes, and running out your top 10, the 19 of Kel Conley. Austin Wayne Self, Jesse Little, Timothy Peters, John Hunter Nemechek and Dylan Lupton, Austin Terrio, Matt Tiff, Chad Boat, Tyler Young, and Garrett Smithley. Grant Enfinger, Timmy Hill, David Levine, Brandon Brown, Jordan Anderson, Corbin Forrester, and Jennifer Jo Cobb. That's how they will look as we go back green for one more lap at Kentucky. Can Haley hold on? Can Gallagher get a good restart? Can Reddick do something on here on this restart? Coming down to the green flag. The fans are on their feet. What will happen in this one lap dash to the finish? That was a pretty good jump there by the 98 of Cameron Haley. A real good jump by Haley. Gallagher trying to stay with him, but just not close enough to, I think, really get anything going on in this one lap. Matt Crafton on the outside of Ben Rhodes coming off turn number 2. Austin Wayne Self to the inside of Kel Conley to get a top 10. Here comes Peters 3 wide down here in the turn number 3. Conley trying to hang on to a top 10. Self trying to get that third top 10 in a row, but coming down to turn number 4. A career day for Cameron Haley. He grabs his first career NASCAR Camping World Truck Series win in a dominating fashion at Kentucky. Cameron Haley grabs career win number 1 in his Truck Series career. Started back in 3rd place, got a great initial start and got the lead early and led all 27 laps to his first career win, and he now becomes the 6th driver. It's the 6th Truck Series regular running for the championship to grab a win in 2016, meaning that now at least only 2 spots in the chase are going to be open for points. That can also change very quickly. And a great day for Spencer Gallagher. 2nd place, that ties his career best finish. Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick, they got 3rd and 4th. Or Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell. And then Daniel Hemrick grabs the top 5. Daniel Suarez, William Byron. 8th place would belong to Matt Crafton, Ben Rhodes, and Kel Conley grabbing top 10 finishes to complete the day here at Kentucky. Now, Tomorrow night will be the Outscore 300, race number 18 of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and then on Sunday it will be the official halfway point in 2016 for the NASCAR Spring Up Series, race 18, and it'll be about 8 races until we will hit the playoffs for the NASCAR Spring Up Series. Until then, on your screen, your results and your updated chase grid will be on your screen right now, and the next stop on the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series will be Eldora, which is where we will see Jeff Gordon make a return to NASCAR as he will compete for Junior Motorsports in the Mud Summer Classic 150 for Junior Motorsports. That'll be a fun to watch, fun thing to see if Jeff Gordon can handle the Truck Series and handle the dirt after not being in a car or truck for over 8 months. So we'll find out what happens here or in a couple of weeks at Eldora. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow for the Xfinity race at Kentucky. Goodbye, everyone.